Disappointed but not surprised. Disappointed but not surprised. Disappointed but not surprised.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week of the fuckery. It's your disappointed but not surprised co-host. I'm Alex.
I'm Addie.
And we've been on a little hiatus.
We have not recorded in like a month. So
sorry.
To our avid listeners, all four of you, we love you and we're sorry. We had to finish out our summer, honestly. I got my tooth pulled.
Right.
So I couldn't talk. I had like 9 stitches in my fucking face. And then my brother came into town. It was a whirlwind. And then Alex and I were going to record another night. And we just went to like the Hamptons and got fucking chicken wings.
Yeah.
Shoved our faces and tried to look for hot guys. And we found
Zippo.
none.
What else is new?
What else is new? And then last week we went to Montauk. We're living out disappointed but not surprised.
I think we're like putting it out into the universe that we joke around all the time. And now it's just like fucking us to no end.
It's like festering in our lives.
Yeah.
So we plan to go to Montauk like all summer. We wanted to do something fun, and summer's over. It's now September 15th as we're recording this. And we're like all summer we've just wanted to go to the beach. And
right.
You know, I work weekends, you work during the week, so it just didn't fucking work. And so we planned this great trip to Montauk. We were so excited. We were staying in this cute hotel overnight. We were going to hit the beach all day. Fucking monsoon downpour.
The entire time.
Flooding.
Yep. like flash floods going by.
So we decided to go on a scavenger hunt. There's this app that Alex found. What's it called? Randonautica.
Yeah, Randonautica. And you put your intention out there to anybody that wants to do it. Alex found it on TikTok. And you found some person find like a dead body on it. Yeah, so it's like if you put your intention of like creepy, spooky, horror, whatever,
most people do like peaceful too.
Yeah.
Mystical. We're just like murder.
Yep. But it'll take you to a random location, like obviously in your area.
And we were in Montauk just like driving around doing it because it was
in
fucking
the rain.
Flash floods.
So we're like, yeah, let's do this. Every time it took us to a fucking house.
It took us to a house where you can't trespass on.
Yeah. It would be like us randomly going in people's backyards.
Which we would do, but like, I don't know, Montauk's a little weird to do it in.
Yeah, and I don't like really feel disappointed but not surprised we got arrested in
I don't want to
Montauk.
get arrested. I'm like, okay on that.
Yeah, I'm like over that shit.
I'm trying to get my pistol permit. I can't even any more shit on my rap. So then we put in this other thing and we're like, all right, we want our intention to be spooky, right? Or creepy. We were screaming creepy into the phone. It fucking takes us to the side part of a lake and we're like, we're not going to fucking find anything here. I scream, Miki, you turn around.
Yeah, because I thought there was like a bug on my head or something.
It was a fucking cat.
It had to be a cat.
It had to be a cat. Splattered like 4 feet across the fucking highway.
Yep.
Guts and blood everywhere. We're like, all right, we found it. We're done with this game.
Yep.
So then all we wanted to do is go to the restaurant that we like love for this lobster Cobb salad. Best restaurant in Montauk. Disappointed but not surprised. The one fucking day we're there, it's closed for Staff Appreciation Day.
Like, fuck your staff.
Fuck your staff, man. We want our fucking lobster
Do
Cobb.
it when the fucking season's over. Like, seriously?
It's the beginning of September, people. Have your staff fucking party in December.
Really?
Maybe they figured since it was flash floods and everything else was closed that they could have their party.
I guess.
But our selfish asses were like, give me my lobster Cobb.
For real.
For real. So yeah, that was our trip. We deserved it. So like nothing went great, but we still had fun.
No, we still had a great time.
We still had a great time. Even Alex said we could have fun in a cardboard box together. We also did what was it, chat roulette that night in bed, and we tried to talk this one guy into fucking his fleshlight. Yeah. Like squeezing his nipple.
And then he goes, and we're like, all right, we'll do something back to you. Like, we'll make out if you do fuck your fleshlight. And so he's fucking his fleshlight. And then he's like, okay, your turn. And we're like, swipe.
Bye.
So that poor man, if you're out there listening to it, thanks for the
I think we told him to listen to the podcast. We told a few people too.
We definitely told him to give us likes on our podcast.
Yeah. Then we talked to like a 15-year-old. And he said we were 50.
Oh, yeah. Everybody thought we were like fucking 50 years old that are on. I was on the chat roulette. So my pride took a huge hit. Everybody thought we were really fucking old on there. I'm 35. Alex is 30.
I'm like, maybe it was the lighting.
Or the fact that we're in bed, no makeup, looking like fucking
trolls.
The Muppets in the fucking top corner that just yell at everybody. So that summed up our Montauk trip and the rest of our summer. Summer update, guys. I still haven't gotten laid.
Oh, geez.
So we're basically just updating you guys on the remaining part of our summer. So the last episode, or 2 episodes ago, I think we did, I was on a quest. Fast forward 2 months fucking later, my pussy is still as dry as the fucking Sahara Desert. So I had a booty call plan. Like, okay, my life is manifesting disappointed but not surprised. I had a booty call plan a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Got my entire shit shaved. The bearded clam was freshly shucked. Like, I didn't have a fucking speck of hair on any part of my body. My fucking waxer smacks my vagina, says I got nice, bald, tight lips, and sends me on my way. Swear to God. So I'm like ready to get fucked that night, right? Get a text from the dude. Yo, I'm so sorry. I got bit by a spider and my arm is like really infected.
Yeah, it was like in the ER.
He's in the fucking hospital.
I would have been like, send a picture, motherfucker.
My pussy's bald and like calling out. Nothing happens. So then fast forward to this weekend, sex plans again. Go out to dinner with my cousins, come home, ready to text the dude, right? Get my fucking period. I'm like, I cannot win.
No.
It's like an ongoing
not even
saga.
If you try.
Not even if I try. Like, I should just stand on the fucking corner of the street naked with a sign that says fuck me and then maybe I'll get laid or something like that. But like,
no, you
like,
will.
I hope so. But like, seriously, like, what can go wrong will go wrong. It's Murphy's Law. Like, it's like there's something blocking my vagina from getting penetration. I don't know what the fuck it is. So yeah, so there's that. So I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop about my non-existent sex life.
Yeah, and don't worry, we'll tell you if there's any positive updates. Well, I mean, mine's been pretty non-existent. I went on a date with this guy, right? And we hung out a couple times. And finally I was like, all right, it's been like 3-4 dates. Like, we can do it now because, taste the milk before you buy the cow.
Third date, that's like legit.
Yeah, and like, come on, I got to see like what I'm working with here.
Right, you got to see if his wiener's big or if he's got a micro wiener.
Exactly, so then I could decide if I'm ever going to talk to him again. So, guys, disappointed but not surprised, couldn't get it up.
Always the case.
Like, what goes on? And he was just like saying that he was like nervous.
That's what happens sometimes. Like, guys get so nervous to be with a girl that they legit can't get it up.
Yeah, like, what do they think? They're going to underperform?
I don't know. I think that, like, their wiener just, like, fucks out on them and just doesn't work. I don't know if they like get so hyped up. If I had a wiener, I would give it a pep talk or something like that, like before I went into the bedroom, or I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that could work.
Or like take some form of Viagra or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know either, but
horny goat weed, but like they get so nervous for being with a girl the first time that it like backfires and their shoulder just like, you know, goes down and they can't get it up. That's happened to me on multiple occasions with new guys. Like the guy can't fucking get it up. Or maybe I'm just ugly.
No, I know a lot of people that happens to all the time. And it's always the person that like really is into you and likes you. It's not like just your booty call. Like,
no, because they don't give a fuck.
No, and they know what they're going there for.
Exactly.
This was like, you know, hanging out, like date, maybe go somewhere.
Right.
So you wanted to like do your best. And it like completely backfires. Yep.
So yeah, that's fucking embarrassing.
He was mortified.
He was probably mortified.
He was, and then he was like, I was like not making it weird. I was like, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. I was like, shit, maybe I shouldn't have said it happens all the time.
Yeah, this happens to me like all the time.
Like at least once a week with every new guy that I'm fucking. That's probably why he headed for the hills.
Has he talked to you since then?
Yeah, like I spoke to him like here and there, but it didn't go anywhere.
You haven't seen him since then?
No.
He's probably mortified.
I think he was mortified.
Oh my God. You should have just like, when he's like trying to get it up, you should have just like queefed to keep it even. Like he does something embarrassing, you do something embarrassing. It's fucking even.
Maybe he would have got hard if I did that.
What's more embarrassing, queefing on the first date or not getting it up? Or not the first date, but like the first time you have sex, or like not getting it up?
I don't know. I guess queefing.
Because we're fucking girls.
But it's like you can't help that shit.
Sometimes you fucking can't help it. When it's the angle that it goes in.
Yes.
And it's like, I don't know. It's fucking mortifying. Like, I feel like queefing will never not be fucking mortifying.
No, it's not.
Especially if it's like a doggy style way. Like, and it just kind of comes out. Like, you're in that position. And he fucking like inserts it. It's like.
I know, but then when they like pull it out when you're done, I try to like tuck and roll so that it doesn't, so it's not coming out, and then just like
let out a little air thing.
Yeah. But if it's like somebody that you're comfortable with, like I don't care.
I will always be embarrassed of a fucking queef.
Even if it's like your long-term boyfriend.
Yeah, I just fucking hate
it.
I like can't stand that noise.
They'll be like
mortified.
Did you just pussy fart? I'm like, yeah, man.
It's the air bubbles, dude.
Yeah, like it's oh my God. But we were talking with our other friend the other night, and we were saying how like it's normal.
It's totally fucking normal.
Yeah, and I think it happens because any guy that it's ever happened, like not that it happens all the time, but they've never been like,
no. Some guys fucking love it and they laugh at it. I just find it embarrassing for me.
Yeah.
Like I just get like, oh, there, it's gross.
But do you acknowledge it or do you pretend?
Yeah, I'll be like, all right, position switching. What are you gonna do? You fucking queef really loud and then just not acknowledge that it just happened?
There was this girl from that I knew back in the day that could queef on command. Literally. It was like and she's just like standing there.
What did she do? Did she like do Kegel things and just like let it out?
I guess.
Or like was she like doing like leg lifts?
No, she was just like standing there like
doing the butterfly leg or something? Like
I guess Kegels, I guess.
And you just air it out?
Yeah, it was just like, I mean, you have to have a wide set vagina for that.
Seriously wide set. Like, it's gotta like flutter.
Yeah.
So guys, write in what you think is more embarrassing, queefing on the first time you fuck somebody or not getting it up on the first time you fuck somebody.
Yeah, definitely the queefing in my opinion.
Definitely the queefing.
But yeah, that wasn't even the only thing that happened with that guy. This poor guy. I hope he's never listens.
I don't know if he will, because I asked him if he listened and he's like, no, I don't know how to watch it. And I'm like, okay, good.
Okay, good. Because he literally.
Because you can't fucking watch a podcast, you dumbass.
Well, So after not being able to get it up, he goes, "This is going to be on the podcast, right?" And I was like, No.
We would never talk about
it wasn't
that.
after that he said that. It was after this time I'm about to talk about. He said, "Is this going to be on the podcast?" And I was like, no, I wouldn't do that. Okay, do you know me at all?
Yeah.
But after that time, he goes,
We live for the embarrassing moment.
right. But after the soft wiener, he was like, "So all this is definitely going to be on the podcast." It's like, yes. Like I couldn't even lie to the guy.
We're not saying your name.
No, and nobody will ever know.
Nobody's going to know except for me and Alex and the dude.
Right. So whatever. So he comes over one night. He went like to hang out. It was pretty late, so it was like too late to go to dinner or anything. So I was just like, "Oh, just come to my house." So it's not like he was a stranger or anything.
No. Okay. I've known this guy for 10 years too.
Yeah,
And I
so
introduced
that's
him
why-
to Alex.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, "Oh, I'm comfortable like with him just coming
Right.
here." So
Great guy.
yeah, so he did.
They can't get it up.
Listen, if you're listening, it happens to the best of them.
It happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's endearing.
I've like since that happened, I've heard of like so many people.
It used to happen. I'm telling you, it happened to me with a couple of different guys. And I always found it endearing because I knew that they were so into me that they were so fucking nervous.
Right, and that's like a compliment.
I don't
so-
know. It's weird, but like you can't get it up. Like a lot of girls would be like, "What did I do?" But I'm just like, I don't know. I think it's kind of fucking cute.
Yeah, and I was just like, whatever.
Because then I get the upper hand for the day too.
Right. And you can make fun of them forever.
Yes.
So whatever. So he comes over and he's like, "Oh, so we were talking for a few minutes and then he's like, "Do you mind if I smoke a blunt or roll a joint, whatever it was?" And I was like, "No, I don't give a shit. I don't really smoke, but I don't give a shit if other people do."
Right.
So he smokes. I'm trying to find like a movie on the TV. I put the movie on, it's on for like 5 minutes, and all of a sudden he's like, "Want to go for a walk?" I'm like, no, why? It was literally like 10:30 at night. Like I'm tired at this point.
This is like past your bedtime.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was during the week. So, you know, I'm really
Alex
pissed.
is in bed at like 9 o'clock during the week.
I am. So I was like, "No." And he's like, "Oh." And I was like, "Are you all right?" He's like, "Yeah, I just need some fresh air." I'm like, oh, thinking to myself, like, damn, this dude is bugging out right now.
Yeah.
So
That
I'm
bad
like,
weed high sucks.
yeah. So I was like, "Oh, just go in my yard." And he's like, I was like, "Just walk around in the yard."
And like you send him to do like laps in the yard like a dog.
Well, he's like not from here. So what if he gets lost? Then I can't find him because I'm not walking.
Right.
And then I'm like, then what do I do? So, whatever, he goes out, he comes back inside. I'm like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "I am bugging out right now."
Oh shit.
So I'm like, now I start getting like, oh, I hate, like, I don't want any, I've seen somebody pass out when they got like that once. So and he told me one time he like passed out, like something. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, like this would be my luck.
Disappointed but not surprised.
Yep. Like this guy's going to go comatose on my couch and I'm going to call 911.
Right.
Like, because you don't know what shit's laced with these days.
I
have
have laced with so much fucking shit.
Yeah, like I have no idea. So I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You know he's not getting it from a dispensary. He's getting it from like fucking like
Joe
Guanto,
Blow.
yeah.
So I'm like, "Do you want water?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll take water." He was like drinking the water. And then I'm like, "Why don't you just like sit down? Like everything's fine. Like it's just us here. It's not weird." He's like, "Why don't you show me around your house?" I'm like, okay. So I'm like showing him like all over the house because I guess he wants to like walk around.
Yeah.
Because even like my sister was like, I got like that one time and like I couldn't sit still.
Yeah,
because
'cause
like
you
you
just
start
think,
bugging.
yeah.
Yeah. So then eventually like he was not coming down from this like freak out. So I was like, "Do you want me to just drive you home?" Because like he had his car here, but I was like, I don't know if he should drive. Like how, like, I don't know.
Yeah, like what if you're really bugging the fuck out and hallucinating?
Right, exactly.
Even though it's just weed, but again, you don't know what it's laced with.
That's the thing. So he's like, no, I'll be fine to drive. I just want to like chill out for a few more minutes. Well, no, he and I was like, because he was like, I need to leave. He was like, but yeah, I need to leave. And I was like, why don't you do me a favor and like chill for another half hour? Because I don't, or I'll drive you and then I'll take an Uber home.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I'm fine, but I'll chill for a little bit. Then he was like chilled for like 15 more minutes. He's like, I gotta go. And he's like, I'm so embarrassed. He's like, is this going to be on the podcast? And that's when I was like, no.
And then he couldn't get it up.
Yeah, the next time. So
No wonder he hasn't fucking hung out with you again. He's mortified.
Yeah. Well,
like 2 strikes. But here's the thing. You don't even give a shit.
I didn't care about the weed thing at all. And I didn't care about the dick
thing.
Like, it is what it is. It happens.
Right.
Like, if you have erectile dysfunction, maybe that's a bridge we'd have to cross.
thing.
And I'd probably be like,
But you nervous and like smoking weed and then bugging and then not getting it up because you're nervous again.
right.
Like those are all forgivable. But some guys have so much pride that they won't even go back into the situation if they fuck up. Like, what is that? Second and third date.
Yeah, that's what I think happened. So I was like, whatever, dude. Like, poor guy.
Poor guy.
He's really nice.
Well, Alex has a new man in her life anyway.
Oh my God, guys, what goes on in my fucking life? So I'm getting a pool put in my yard.
This whole episode, by the way, is like just us recapping our disappointed but not surprised fucking last month.
Yeah, this has been in the past month.
All this random shit just happens all the time.
Oh yeah. So I'm getting a pool put in my yard, and they took the fence down weeks ago when they dug it out, and they put up this mesh thing, and then they'll put it back together when they finish. But it's been 3 weeks they haven't finished. My dogs keep escaping through the mesh thing because anytime somebody's walking by, they crash through it and go like jump all over the person or their dog, whatever. So my neighbor behind me was outside on his deck one day and saw me trying to like wrangle up the dogs in the front of my house or like in the yard, whatever. So he goes, "Hey, I do fences." And he used to talk to my ex a lot, like through the fence, and they hung out a couple times. So I kind of knew who he was. So I was like, he's like, "I do fences. Do you want me to put a temporary fence up for you?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. That would be great, actually." And he's like, "All right, I'll come by on Tuesday," because it was Labor Day weekend. So obviously he wasn't working on Monday. He wouldn't have had the material. So Tuesday comes and goes. And this past Saturday, I'm out in the yard with the dogs, and he's like, "Hey, can I come over and measure for your fence or see how much I need, this and that?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So he ends up coming with a case of water, a 12-pack of Trulies, and dinner from the Italian restaurant.
And no fence stuff.
And no fence. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So basically, like, I entertained this guy for a little bit. Like, I don't even know what went on. Long story short, he has not left me the fuck alone. I told him I'm dating somebody. I told him I have a boyfriend. He will not stop. Like, he has been texting me since Saturday.
Wait, I'm going to stop you right there because you need to tell what you had him fucking do.
I made him do my laundry while he was here.
He asked Alex, "Hey, like, you want to hang out? Like, do you want me to do your laundry?" And she goes, "Okay."
Yeah, I'm like, why not? If you're gonna be in my fucking house randomly, you might as well put you to work.
Fucking Italian dinner, like, just do my fucking laundry, bitch. So he did all of Alex's laundry. He probably stole her panties that she doesn't even wear, and now he's obsessed with her.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He took all these pictures with my dogs, all this crap. Like, he goes on Sunday, "Don't show me off to all your friends."
Don't worry, I won't.
Right? Like, there's nothing to show off.
First of all, this guy has a sweater on his fucking back that is permanently there. His fucking back hair is like matted to his fucking arm like a sloth. Like, what the fuck?
And he's like, "Can I bring my dogs over for a walk today?"
No.
I said, I'm not going to be home. He goes, so leave them with me. I'm like, why would I do that? He goes, okay, I was just trying to be helpful and make your life easier. And then he goes, he sends me a picture of his dogs and goes, Mom, share the couch, move your feet. We want to lay with you too. I don't even know what that means. I said goodbye. He sends crying, laughing faces. He goes, next time, can we dance around the dining room and the kitchen outside? I said, nah. He sends a gif or a gif, whatever it is, of Beauty and the Beast dancing. So I go, what the fuck? So then he starts talking to me about his pool. I'm not answering. He texts me again at 3:00. Hey, do you want to take the dogs for a walk? Meanwhile, he asked me that in the morning. I said, no.
No.
I said, I told you I'm at my uncle's wedding. He goes, I'm sorry, it's been a while. Since I've been to one, I forgot they start early and go all day. Have a great night, party time. Didn't answer. He goes, I'm drunk right now. Laying in bed with you sounds amazing.
Ew.
I said, leave me alone. Goodbye. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, Alex, for texting you. Won't happen again. Dance the night away. Didn't answer. Yesterday, he texts me, hey, good morning. Do you mind if I come put the fence up so the little ones never get out? I said, actually, it's fine. He goes, okay, you're welcome. Meanwhile, I didn't say thank you. If you change your mind, it would take me 5 minutes. If not, have a happy day. I said, you too. He goes, I didn't screw up your laundry that night, right? I said, no.
The fact that he came over with Italian food, he's like, can I do your laundry? And you're like, sure. Well, you just sat watching TV.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever. So then he's telling me how he wants to take me out, all this crap. I said, I'm dating someone, though. I told you that the other night, and I don't think he would appreciate that. He goes, I respect that 100%. So I'm assuming you wouldn't want to go to Six Flags this weekend?
No, what is wrong with people?
I said, count me out. He goes, no problem. Good luck, Alex. It was very nice meeting you. Too bad you're taken. Didn't say, I said, LOL. He goes, don't be sorry. You're a queen. You got a king. That's all that matters. Then he sends me this video of him talking. Yo, you owe me a 12-pack of Trulies, you bastard. Oh, I'm just kidding. I didn't know you had a man. Sorry. It was great meeting you. This and that. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy?
He's fucking high.
Yeah, he's on drugs.
He's on drugs. That's what it is. And that's a fact. We're not just saying that like sarcastically. Like,
yeah,
he's
no,
actually
he is.
like on dope.
Because I talked to like 3 people that know him and they're like, bad news. Get like, he's a drug addict, like this and that, like stay away from him. And I was like, yeah, I wasn't planning to like
hook up with this fucking guy. I just wanted him to bring me fucking pizza and do my laundry.
Then he's texting me today. Well, he called me, left a voicemail saying if I could look for his sunglasses in my yard. Meanwhile, the video he sent me the day before, he had his fucking sunglasses on his head. So, and he hadn't been here in the time period. So it's like, why are you saying that? My cousins are like, he definitely just chucked his sunglasses.
To fucking hit you up.
Yeah,
he probably chucked him over the fence in your backyard in the fucking empty pool.
Right. So then I didn't answer him. He left me a voicemail. I said the glasses aren't here. He goes, fuck, man. All right, fuck it. They're gone then. If you see Ray-Bans, they're black. Just let me know. That sucks. I said, K. He goes, yeah, thanks. Hour later, found him, thank God. Sorry about that. Couldn't remember, but thanks again. Hope to talk to you soon. Didn't answer. Thanks for the invite. What invite? What are you talking about?
Fucking inviting this
I
weird
didn't
fuck
invite you to anything.
with your ugly back hair.
I know you got good-looking single friends. Tell them you have a hot neighbor, his own apartment, and
guys,
a great
he's
guy.
not hot.
No.
He's not.
He goes, help a neighbor out, winky face. Didn't answer. Then he sends a picture of one of my dogs and goes, this is my new favorite dog. What kind of dog is he? Meanwhile, it's a girl, you fuck. But I didn't even respond. And then he sends the picture of her and I go, can't talk. And he hasn't like hit me up, thank God, since. But
he's probably spying in the window right now.
Well, that's why I put
Alex's
the
house.
blinds down. But honestly, my friend that works with him was like straight up like gonna text him and be like, leave her the fuck alone, or like, I'm gonna ruin your life, basically.
So I love how he just fucking did your laundry. Like, I'm not over that part.
I know.
Well, you watch TV, and this is the first time this guy's ever been over your house.
Yeah. Never even, I've only seen him on his deck.
Were you like, what is going on?
Yeah, I was like, what is going on in my life right now? Like, I couldn't even like put into words what was going on.
And he brought you fucking pizza and pasta bolognese.
Yep. And a case of water.
Thanks, bro. I don't have a fucking faucet here.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
And no fence parts whatsoever.
No, and I don't need the fence parts anymore because this is so weird. But it's like, I'm creeped out now.
I'd be creeped out, especially since he knows where you live. He's been in your house. He's got your underwear.
But my friend that works with him was like, I think he's harmless. He's just a fucking moron and is like, has zero game and is like not taking a hint. And that's why he's like, I'll text him and
he's
be like,
high too. That's the issue.
That's the thing, because nobody would be texting someone like this after they said, leave me alone, goodbye, like all this shit. Nobody in their right mind would be doing that.
Right. And it's kind of like you almost got to tread lightly too, because if you block him and then he just keeps on showing up.
That's because my cousins were like, block him. And I was like, I don't want him showing up here.
Right.
Like,
That's even weirder.
Like if I blocked him.
He would just hop your fence. Like he lives on the other side of your fence.
Yeah. And if he like was looking for his sunglasses and I didn't get back to him, would he have just shown up here and been like,
Absolutely.
knock, knock?
Like, hey, just want to go look in your backyard for my sunglasses or in your fucking washer when I was doing your laundry.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, dear Lord, like, what do I get myself into?
So that basically sums up the past couple of weeks.
So that's what we've been up to.
Summer of yes. I haven't got fucked.
Can it be fall of no?
Actually, I can't wait for fall. I feel like the pressure of summer's off, even though I put the pressure on myself to always be doing something. And like I can actually just breathe again and like get into spooky season, do a little bit more witchcraft and like chill out.
What, can we put a hex on the dude
Yes.
to leave me the fuck alone?
Ooh, if any of our listeners are witches, DM us, disappointed but not surprised. Oh,
best update we've ever had.
Best update we've ever had, guys. If you have been listeners in the past, you know that I have been battling with this Russian bitch that lives in fucking Russia for her Instagram handle. And she bitched me back out in Russia, and I called her boyfriend a troll because I wanted her Instagram handle. Anyway, I finally reached out to her again recently, and I was like, girl, I need it for a business account. I'll give you $50 if I get your Instagram handle, because I saw that she had no pictures there anymore.
Yeah.
No pictures. So it's an unused Instagram.
Right.
She's so nice, writes back $60 and it's yours. Done. So for $60, guys, drum roll, please. Ooh, wait, is there drums?
I don't remember.
I don't know if
I think that was like the sparkle.
Oh, shit. No, the pink sparkle. Anyway.
Maybe the first one?
I don't know. I'm just hitting buttons. I think that was drums. Okay. Drum roll, please. I have her Instagram. DM us, disappointed but not surprised.
Finally, guys.
We are officially in business with our Instagram handle. Guys, follow us, send us pics, DM us any questions that you have, confessions that you might have,
topics you want us to talk about.
You want us to talk about. If you ever want to interview, go on Disappointed But Not Surprised, and you will find us. So we are going to close out with our last chapter of the night.
Confession Corner!
Woo! Woo, woo, woo. All right, hit it, Al.
Okay, so the first one we got going on here. I no longer consider suicide because the world is going to shit and I'm excitedly enjoying it. That sounds like something we would write.
I know.
Whoever wrote that to us, be our friend.
Like, suicide is serious, but I kind of fucking relate. You shouldn't laugh. We're going to hell. Well, you know what, buddy? Whatever keeps you sticking around.
Exactly.
I like it. Stick around, see how this world's going to end. Fuck 2020.
It shouldn't be too much longer.
The way we're all
They wait, like sidebar here. KTU, the radio station around here, posted that there was an alien sighting on the southern state today or something like that. And I'm like, so no one's talking about this?
That's like a couple of months ago when everything was going on, and then the government put UFOs in, but like nobody was talking about the fucking UFOs.
Because we're worrying about COVID, but we're not worrying about getting abducted by aliens. Ooh,
nobody
we should
cares
talk about that.
Yeah,
one day.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
worked with somebody who told me that her brother and dad got abducted by aliens, and they lived on a farm in Pennsylvania.
Get her on the fucking podcast.
Oh God, I gotta see if I can get even in touch with her. She hated me though.
Oh well.
Yeah.
We'll pay her like $5.
Okay.
All right, guys. Next confession. My husband doesn't want me anymore. I feel like my husband doesn't want me anymore. During sex, there's no kissing, no foreplay. He rubs my clit for like 2 seconds and then he tries to put it in only to realize I'm still dry. He reverts back to rubbing and eventually I just sneak some spit in to lube it so he can get it in. It's a quick romp from behind and then he's straight to sleep. I've asked and tried to be sexy with lingerie, pictures, etc. I've tried everything I can think of, but I feel like I have to continually ask for it, that I don't even want it anymore. And I want my husband to want me. I have to beg for kisses. And even then, it's never a real kiss. It's some joke of a kiss. Playfully, kisses are good sometimes. And that's literally all I get now. I'm just tired of having to beg for my physical needs to be met.
That sucks.
That's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just slob on his knob, I guess.
I know. What else are you supposed to do?
I mean, like, find out what he's looking for?
Right.
Is he cheating?
Well, that's the thing. Because that's the first place your mind goes.
Right.
And it could have nothing to do with that, but of course you're going to start thinking that.
Yeah, like if he doesn't want to fuck me, who's he fucking?
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I would just like grab his winky, put my mouth on it, fucking like a Hoover, and like go to town. I mean, and then like have a conversation with him about it. I feel like this girl hasn't even talked to her husband about it.
Doesn't seem that way.
No.
Like you're just writing into us.
Yeah. Like, sweetheart, talk to your husband about it. Address the situation. Rape him in his sleep. We're the worst. But yeah, that sucks and I feel bad for you.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that. All right, next one.
Update us if anything changes, though. This one, oh, Jesus Christ. I got a vibrator as a gift at 16 years old from my parents. Their rationale is I wouldn't get knocked up by a vibrator. It makes sense to me as an adult, and it's true. But I was mortified that I never used it. It actually made me even less interested in anything being near my vagina. I didn't actually use one until after I went to college.
That's fucking creepy as fuck that your parents gave you a vibrator at 16 years old. Fucking call the feds and report their asses.
Seriously. Do you live in West Virginia?
I don't know. Like, even if you're a cool mom, like, I still think that's really highly inappropriate to give your fucking kid.
At 16?
At 16.
Like... Or maybe, at any age. I don't care.
I don't even think if like, I don't know. My mom's pretty fucking cool. My mom, she was doing my laundry recently because I was at their house doing laundry and she found my crotchless panties with my ex-boyfriend's name fucking bedazzled on them.
Why were you wearing them recently?
No, this is a while ago.
Oh.
No, I threw those things out.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
this is when I was dating him like 2 years ago. I was at their house. And my mom just kind of held them up. She goes, cool. I put them down with his fucking name like bedazzled on them.
Oh,
but like, I mean, she's fucking cool with shit. But still, if my mom gave me a vibrator, I would feel very weird about it. Even if it's for like a bachelorette party or something.
Yeah. There's
just some things that parents should never give their kids.
Yeah. And maybe these are some like Jesus freaks. No offense to whoever wrote in, but like, you know how they give their kids chastity belts and shit like that so they don't get pregnant or have premarital sex? Maybe this was to try to keep that from happening.
I still feel like these people are from fucking Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, it's 100% crossing the line.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I think that's weird, and your parents are fucking weird, personally. Okay, next one. I always pronounced LMAO as lame-o, and I was severely disappointed when other people started saying internet acronyms aloud, and no one said it that way. I mean, bro, I can kind of see it.
I know.
And I'm
I've heard
sorry for
people
your
say
pain.
it lame-o.
Lame-o.
I say LMAO,
LMAO.
but
Laugh my ass off.
don't be so hard on yourself, dude.
That's okay. All right, next one.
I caved and made an OnlyFans.
Yes, bitch.
For years, I've hated my body, my face, my mind, my everything. Now I'm here, struggling to pay for college and wanting to move out on my own. So I took the easy route on a way. Well, I've heard it's not that easy.
It's fucking not.
And made an OnlyFans. I feel bad in a way, but at the same time, it's extremely dangerous for me to work in public. I have severe asthma. I don't know if I should feel bad or not. Girl, you need to pay your bills.
Pay your fucking bills.
Work that OnlyFans.
Work that snatch. Get that OnlyFans.
Yep.
And if you're making money on it, congratulations. We fully fucking applaud that.
Yep.
Love it. I don't know how you're making money because I cannot make a fucking dollar on it. I'm on Twitter. I'm on my fake Facebook. I'm on my fake Snapchat. I'm promoting pictures of my snatch all day, and I still can't get fucking more than like 10 followers. Maybe it's like, I don't know.
It's crazy to me.
Disappointed but not surprised.
Of course.
Disappointed but not surprised.
We'll get famous from the podcast, then we don't need OnlyFans.
All right, guys. So that was just our update. Next week, we're going to have a good guest for you. Thank you for listening. Follow us on Instagram, Disappointed But Not Surprised. Follow us on our Facebook, go like our page, Disappointed But Not Surprised Podcast. And Twitter is
podcast.dbns.
I don't fucking know.
I got to try to look into that tomorrow.
Our Twitter sucks. We're getting there. All right, guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
All right.
Disappointed but not surprised. Disappointed but not surprised. Disappointed but not surprised.